Alright, it is day 10 of the water fast. I'm freezing cold. I lost 15 pounds and I'm fat left on me. Just running on Holy Spirit right now. I'm going to get into some other stuff, but my experience was it's excruciating. It's not fun. These people feel great on their fast. I don't know who these people are, but no, actually this time around I didn't feel that bad. Like I still had pretty good energy, but sleep has been awful. Like nights are just horrible. Lots of insomnia. Muscular endurance is down, but my strength is down. Still have a fair amount of energy. You can do stuff throughout the day. What was the other thing? I forget. But anyway, yeah, 10 days, almost 10 days, it'll be 10 days as of tonight. So, inspiration for this fast is, overall, what I'm trying to do is heal my body from the spirit level up. So yeah, physical, etheric, that's the life force, soul, body, spirit. And Rudolf Steiner, founder of Waldorf School, says that all illness originates in the spirit, kind of works its way up the chain, manifests in the physical. So he says, like whatever we feel in health and illness, health and disease originates in our inner attitude and our thoughts. So that's where our inner attitude and thoughts come from our spirit body. Spirit body is the mind, and then it works its way up to the soul, which is the emotions, and then works its way up to the life force, the etheric, which adjusts to whatever's happening in the two lower bodies, and then that'll manifest outward in the physical body as your disease. So in my case, it's an expanded skull and receding hairline. So that's really what I think. Our expanding skulls are the bulges here, the rounding, the changing skulls originate in our inner attitude and our thoughts, and works its way up. And fasting is an attitude adjustment exercise if you do it the right way. It has something to do with someone relates to like how old cultures used to put their boys through a rite of passage. Like some of them would have their boys when they turn 13 or 14. And I think this is when your iron levels increase and you get that surge of male energy, and I think they're trying to properly channel that male energy to cultivating the right attitude. So they put their boys through this grueling challenge. One of them was these boys had to go out and hunt with the men, but they couldn't eat it all, right? They had to fast. But the whole time they had to help. They had to hunt, they had to prepare the food, they had to clean everything up, and they couldn't complain at all. No complaining, right, for days. A 14-year-old, imagine that for an American 14-year-old boy. But yeah, no complaining. It works on their attitude. And I think it's because otherwise that male energy will be redirected negatively and turn into that negative attitude will work its way up the chain and cause physical disease, or experience a physical disease. So that's kind of what my approach has been. And it's hard. It's hard not to complain. Like I've been making my daughter and wife their meals and cleaning up, and I want to complain like, hey man, I'm on a fast and I have to do all this stuff. Like, well, yeah, that's kind of part of it. It's the suffering. And the other aspect has to do with Jesus. I was reading through the Bible, and so Jesus was, obviously this miraculous healer and did all these crazy healing these healing accounts and healing. That's kind of one of his main things is how to heal. But he wasn't like, oh, take this supplement or like do this paleo diet. Have a whole different approach. And like I realized he never performed a single healing miracle before he did that 40-day fast where he got tempted by the devil. Right, he did a 40-day fast, led into the wilderness to get tempted by the devil. And I started to think maybe that 40-day fast unlocked some healing potential in him. And it was that 40-day fast combined with the temptation by the devil. He had to overcome the temptation. So that's kind of what I've kept in mind. Maybe and it has to do with the spiritual thing, right? The devil tempted his spirit. He tested his inner attitude and his thoughts, right? That was, and Jesus overcame that test. He passed it, and it challenged him at the spirit level, his inner attitude, his thoughts. So there's something about fasting that heals you or unlocks your healing potential, because it does something at the spiritual level. Now, I didn't make it 40 days. That's insane. 10 days is long enough. 10 days is excruciating. Maybe I'll try for more in the future. That's kind of why I went for the 10 days. I call it the quarter Jesus. Maybe a quarter of my healing potential, and maybe it works exponentially. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's kind of what my new approach has been, is getting at how do I heal myself from the spirit level up. That's what I'm aiming to do. And a lot of other things I read in the Bible, and some other things is, when Jesus did a healing miracle, which he only did after his 40-day fast, he would vet the person, a lot of times vet the person who wanted the healing, and kind of test them about their faith, their inner attitude, and their thoughts about Jesus and God. And when he liked their answer, he would say, your faith has made you well, and all of a sudden they were well. It wasn't like that Jesus did something. He said, you're doing this, your faith. And that's what it takes to get through these fasts. It takes some faith, because it's not easy. But anyways, yeah, so it's your faith, your inner attitude, your thoughts is what heals you, or unlocks your true healing potential. And that's not to say that supplementation and physical body interventions have an effect, and I think they do. And I have a lot of experience with them, and they do have a good effect, a significant effect. But I just don't. It's only going to get you so far. You can only do so much with the physical body, and I think really that's what we're missing a lot in modern times, because we're so obsessed with the physical and physical matter, and that's all we think we are. We don't get to that deeper spiritual level where we can really do some amazing things. So that's kind of what I've been trying to do. We'll see what happens. If you care. I don't know if anyone's going to watch this video, but anyway, I'm going to end the video because I'm freezing cold. Like I said, I'm normally, so I'm 6'2", and I'm normally 175 pounds, and I weigh 160. That's the other thing. I've just been cold all week. It's December. It's Northern California. It's not that cold, but it's still cold for me. Having lost 15 pounds in a week, I'm just getting colder and colder. I'm really happy to eat tonight. It's gonna be a good meal. Probably I'll wake up with diarrhea and nausea in the middle of the night, but it'll be worth it. Alright, I'm gonna go inside and warm up by the fire.